Friends, we all know if four or five blind people are asked to describe an elephant. So they go and touch, and each one will give you one different description. A person who is holding the leg, he'll say it's like a pillar. A person who's holding the tail, he may say it is like a broom. So, like that, we are looking at health in parts actually. So, we all know there are 10 daily wrong habits we are doing. We all know what are the 10 daily wrong habits: chronic stress, lack of sleep, no physical exercise, we don't drink sufficient water, we don't clear our bowels, then we eat all sorts of junk food, processed foods, coffee, stimulants, and all that. And also, we don't eat nutritious food. All the time, we eat cooked food only. And then we also eat multiple times in a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and all that. The worst thing is that eating multiple times in a day. So these are the 10 daily wrong habits. If you have even one wrong habit over the years, it can lead to health issues. We have discussed it number of times. So let me tell you, friends, more than 80% of the people, look at, we are all focusing on small things. The elephant in the room that is being neglected. We are looking at small things. Oh, people should not take high fat, high salt. People are not doing exercise. They are not eating whole grains and all that. They are good, but there are small issues, friends. So the biggest elephant in the room is hyperinsulinemia. So 80% plus urban population are insulin resistance. Why they are insulin resistance? Most of us, to a large extent, we are committing these 10 daily wrong habits. At one time, for almost 3 decades, I was committing 7 daily wrong habits. By doing 7 daily wrong habits, I got into 8 health issues. I was having belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, and diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, all those things I had. So let us understand what are the essentials for good health. Friends, there are 7 essentials for good health. Suppose you are making any dish, any subject. Obviously, you need to know what are all the ingredients to be put in the dish, and also appropriate quantities. And also, you should do it with your mind and heart into it. Then only you'll make a good dish out of it. Similarly, for health also, we all are doing things. So first, let's understand what are the 7 essentials for good health. So first is air. If we don't breathe for few minutes, we are dead. Maximum 5 minutes we can survive. Water. If you don't take water for few days, we are dead. Air, water, excretion, removal of the waste from our body, exercise every day, then rest. How many hours you are sleeping in a day? Then your mind management. How do you manage your mind, stress, and all that? These are the 6 essentials. And then what is the seventh? What type of food you should avoid? Foods not to take, and then foods to eat. These are the 7 essentials for good health. So we are all doing this, friends. We are all doing this, but in haphazardly. That's the reason our health is also haphazard. Now, what are these? There are the 7 essentials for good health, which balances 5 elements. You all know Pancha Mahabhutas, 5 basic elements. What are the 5 elements, friends? The first element is earth element. Earth element is which one you can see with all your 5 senses, you can perceive earth. Next comes water. Next comes fire. Fourth is air. Fifth one is the space element. Let us observe this how these 7 essentials we are balancing these 5 elements, friends. So first is air. Fortunately, it is happening in auto mode. Suppose if it is the job is given to us, I don't think we would have survived. We would have forgotten. Like we forgot to drink water, we forgot to do exercise, or we don't care. So air takes automatically. But what we need to do? 20 minutes pranayama. That would be very good. Abdominal breathing. See, abdominal breathing means what, friends? When you breathe out, what should happen? Your stomach should go fully inside. When you take the breath inside, the stomach should bulge out. Look at a child. When a child is sleeping, every breathing out, you see the stomach is going inside. So watch out. So consciously, wherever you are, you do this conscious breathing. First, you throw the air out, completely breathe out, and make sure that your stomach is touching your backbone. And slowly take the breath inside and slowly, enlarge your belly. So first, what happens? The entire air gets filled in your lungs. Then the stomach gets enlarged. That's how the lungs gets further expanded. So air does not go into the stomach. It's basically the lungs are getting expanded. A person who has a large belly, he will not be able to do the breath. So that's why though you have a lungs which can take say 100%, we are only breathing shallow breathing, friends. So if you look at this is what as a practice you do that. So 20 minutes pranayama, abdominal breathing. Now then comes water. How much water to drink, when not to drink. It's a very important thing. A lot of people are confused. People say take 8 glasses. Somebody says you take only when you're thirsty. So friends, you need to take 3 to 4 liters water every day. And that to remember, water and food should not be put in stomach at one time. That means what? If you drink water, don't sit for eating food. If there is a food in your stomach, don't put water inside. So water, if you drink water, wait for 20 to 30 minutes. If you already eating, while eating, don't drink water. And after eating, you must wait for 2 hours. You have a little bit of discomfort for gulping or little discomfort, you can have 1 or 2 gulps of water. But a lot of people have a habit of polishing after glass after glass. Don't do that. Excretion, removal of the waste from the body. How many waste will go from our body, friend? One is the stools, second is the urine, third is the sweat, fourth is the breath. So all these three, breath anyway is happening. So these three have to be consciously be eliminated from our body. So there are two bowel movements you should go in the morning, preferably. We will understand how we can say hey, going one time itself is a big activity. That too sometime in the afternoon or evening. So friends, it is necessary that you should be able to clear your bowels immediately within 15 to 20 minutes of waking up in the morning. So before you go to office before 9 o'clock or so, see that you have cleared your bowels 2 times. You see a great improvement when you remove the waste from your body. When you remove the waste of body, see what happens. Air element is matching. Water element. Excretion, removal of the waste means you are creating a space in your system, friends. So that is a space element. So next is exercise. That's the fire element. So also you do 1 hour brisk walk every day. There is no compromise, not 20 minutes, 5 day week and all that thing, friends. 1 hour brisk walk. Friends, in wild, elephant walks about 40 to 50 kilometers every day for its food. Look at every animal. Probably every animal goes around 10 to 15 kilometers easily foraging its food. So human beings have to walk for at least 1 hour brisk walk and 20 minutes exposure to sun. See, we are not able to take the sun on our back, friend. Look at all animal kingdom. All the animals, they get the sun on the backbone. That's how they have no issues of D vitamin deficiency. Especially in India, why people are, despite such a country with a lot of sunshine, people are deficient. Look at 50 to 60% people are having D vitamin deficiency. B12 vitamin deficiency also a lot of people because of their gut health, poor gut health. So spend about 30 minutes in the sun, preferably with minimal clothes. Then comes 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. People who are working in the night duty, they are bound to have health issues, friends, because they are disrupting their circadian rhythm. 16 hours of intermittent fasting. That means you have your second meal, say at 8 p.m. Next day until morning 10 a.m., you must not eat anything. 14 hours of fasting will increase your space element in the body. 7 hours sleep, friends. When you sleep 7 hours, you get your space element in your bloodstream. See what happened if you have not slept for 2 days, you will not be enjoying any five-star food, friends. You want to sleep because you are short of space element in your blood. So fasting once in a fortnight is a good strategy to improve your space element and health. Mind management, we all know anxiety, stress. Learn yoga, meditation, let go attitude, join Isha inner engineering program, because if you are not able to manage your mind, it will lead to psychosomatic diseases. Then comes the million-dollar question. Everybody simply jumps into a diet plan, falana dimagana. See, look at it, food. What are the foods to be avoided? We all know. What are the foods to be avoided? Intoxicants, and then stimulants, and then all processed food, sugar, bakery items, cool drinks, all processed foods manufactured in a factory, which is coming in a box with a barcode or in a bottle. Just avoid them. Once in a while, you can have it along with your food, but not as a regular practice. So these are the things to be avoided. Then what to eat, friend? A lot of people ask a question: what type of food to eat? Whether to eat veg or non-veg? Whether to what are the quantity of the food? So they talk about calories. Third question is, what are the timings to eat? A lot of people say you must have your first breakfast. Breakfast is the, but you should eat like a king and you should eat like supper as a beggar. All this is okay, but let's focus on the two times. What type of food to eat, when to eat, how much quantity to eat is entirely your choice, friends. You want to choose veg or non-veg. The only thing is avoid all five whites: white rice, salt, sugar, and maida. All those things, and then just make maybe have a brown rice or whole grain chapati, and have any type of food which you like at home. Avoid refined oils. Make food tasty. Yeah. So eat two times when hungry and maintain the same timings. First meal, second meal, right, friends? So what to eat, what quantity you want to eat, what type of food you want to eat, when you want it is your choice. Only thing is you must eat when hungry only. Then comes nothing in between two meals except water. Other than water is food. So remember this point, very important. Anything you take your stomach which requires digestion, which will increase sugar and insulin. So what happens when you eat number of times? There is every time you eat, there is a digestion, there is a sugar hike, and there is an insulin hike. Over the years, the insulin resistance, you'll become insulin resistance. Anything too much in your system, you will become resistant to that. Resistance to that. Insulin resistance is the root cause for lifestyle disorders. What are the lifestyle disorders? Belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, and then pre-diabetes, diabetes, and all that. So these are the few people who have benefited by following this approach. My name is Gangeshwar Rao. I'm not a doctor. So look at this health span score. There are 16 parameters without any blood test. You can check where you are. Out of 16 parameters, I was not okay. I was okay at only 4 at that time, 25%. Metabolic health score and 10 parameters, friends. Then you follow these things, and last 11 years, I have invested substantial time, learn these things, and I'm giving you sessions in the month of January, 8 p.m. Free Gurukul Foundation in English. Please join and then learn. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any medical advice. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate your time.